Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, Reforged Eden, with Lone Debater 7, and today we are going to be taking a look and trying to find a pentaxid asteroid if we can. So there are some Xerax drones here now. There weren't before, so I don't know where these mofos came from exactly. So JK, we're not actually going to mine asteroids here, because I don't want to deal with these assholes, in all honesty. So we are just going to warp back to home base. So I did find some promethium and pentaxid deposits on the surface of the moon in this system that we're warping from. I believe it was the Alpha 3 system. So we've got quite a bit more pentaxid in the tank, which is good. One thing I do kind of want to make before we warp out, well, two things. I kind of want to grab a little bit of this silicon, I think, off of this asteroid, just to fill up the constructor on this capital vessel. But in addition to that, I also kinda, sorta, like want to go over to that Polaris station, the Kennex station, to kind of do the rest of this Amongst the Stars mission. I don't know if it's going to send us off to do a bunch of random shit or what exactly, but it might be as good a time as any to kind of get that rolling, more or less, and kind of just get the quest out of the way. I believe this is the last one in the mainline series, so let's do this. I'm just going to go over to the Kennex station to do this mission Amongst the Stars. We can take a look, and then after the mission's done, I'll probably mine that silicon asteroid. So that might be in the next episode. We'll show you kind of how to do asteroid mining a little bit. Hopefully the silicon asteroid over there doesn't have too much random garbage inside of it, meaning like there aren't a bunch of drones protecting it. For whatever reason, that Alpha 3 system, when I first warped in, was pretty tame. Like there were no drones, no Xerax stuff, no nothing, more or less. So I was able to kind of fly around it relatively easily, which was nice. But this is in the starter star system, so in theory it's supposed to be relatively easy to do things in the starter star system, but that's not always been my experience. I mean, there are drones, obviously, that spawned in there when we flew over towards the Promethium asteroid, so they must not have liked us trying to take that Promethium, which I guess makes sense. They probably don't like you mining asteroids. They figure, you know, you don't deserve the resources or something, who knows. But we're going to pull our capital vessel up towards this station. Hopefully there's a place we could actually park it, like on the station would be kind of cool. I don't actually know. So here's some stupid dialogue shit that I'm not going to bother reading because it's a PIA, more or less, and a waste of time. So our ship is a little bit too big to fit on this docking bay, so we will just pull up on the side, I guess. Well, maybe. Kind of want to rotate it a little bit. Something like that, perhaps. And then I can just fly over using the jetpack. So here we go. In case you haven't experienced space in Empyrion yet, your jetpack has infinite fuel in space, so you can literally just fly around. It's pretty good. So we're in the main terminal. Great. There should be some traders and stuff around here, which might be good. So this guy sells armors, or well, he buys armors actually. So okay. Not super duper helpful. I already repaired my drill at a trade guild station or research lab. So unfortunately, the more you repair a weapon, item, whatever, the less oh, that's probably why we can't talk to him yet. He's a Xerax commander. Okay, fine. We might be able to talk to this dude. Yeah, so plant stuff. I'm just kind of checking out the what the traders have to offer, more or less. So this is the medical guy. He's also who we need to talk to for the quest, so I am just gonna do this kind of stuff and kind of check it out, but I think this guy will trade. Yeah, so he sells all the medical equipment. That's fine. I don't really need to buy any of that stuff right now. Not to say that we won't buy it later, but let's go up here. We got to talk to this guy. So I don't know if it honestly matters what you click in the dialogue options. I don't think it does realistically, so I can't go in there apparently. This is the like poker dude. This guy will sell food. Actually, does he have? No, it's just regular shotgun. I was gonna say, does he have a T2 shotgun? That would be impressive. He does have small bridges, so that's something to keep in mind. We might want some of those at some point to upgrade the CPU capacity on our ship. So, security. This guy sells weapons. And he will buy these from us. So, I got these type C cells from a drone or something that we fought along the way. And then we also have sniper, which I want to keep on me. So, we're not selling that to him, but... So where is this guy? Up at the very, very top. That's fine. Take the elevator. I think all this stuff up here is just quarters anyway, so there's probably no more traders, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Here's this guy. He's gonna complain. Great. I don't really care. We're going this way. I'm gonna talk to this guy. I don't remember what my thing is, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, so I guess we gotta do like some sort of mini side quest thing, which is totally fine. I don't necessarily care. Awesome. So head back down to the trade floor. It is kind of annoying when all the doors open and close, but whatever. That's how it goes. So we're here. Great. Cool. Okay, so we gotta fly over to a comm relay, I guess. That's great. So we need to go up one level, I think, to get back to our ship. And it was this way. Yeah, there's a Xerax dude. I'm gonna top up my oxygen while we're here. That way I don't have to spend my oxygen on it. So it's basically a free oxygen or whatever. But okay. Fly back in. Cool. Great. And we should have like a waypoint or something to fly to. Yep, there it is. Only 20 kilometers away. Not too bad. Can I actually warp? Okay, I was kind of curious to see if I could warp there and like speed it up, but apparently not. I guess that makes sense. It's not that far away, realistically speaking, but still, 20 kilometers take about, what, 200 seconds, something like that, but whatever. We will fly over there and see what this mission's about. I'm sure it'll kind of walk us through what we need to do, but hopefully, I'm hopeful that we get some Polaris faction rep for doing this, because we still need quite a bit in order to get to friendly status, which would be nice, just so I can harvest resources that happen to be in Polaris territory when we go to other planets, but we'll kind of see what happens on that, I suppose. But let's see. I guess we'll ping our detector along the way, just in case something comes in range. Now there is a super freighter down there. I don't know what those guys actually do, if you can like land on them and trade with them or something, or what, or if it's just like a defensive ship. of some sort for the Polaris, which could be cool as well if we end up having to fight some stuff. But let's go on over and try to get this done. I hope there isn't too much space combat, in all honesty, just because I don't have shields on the capital vessel or my small vehicle either. So like it would be great if we didn't have to fight anything with our ships here. I mean, granted, we've got the turrets and everything, but also, yeah, they don't prevent the Xerax from blowing blocks off of the ship, so we'll see what happens. So it looks like this super freighter is going to the exact same place as us, which is interesting. Hopefully we don't have to fight him. That would really suck, because we definitely do not have a ship capable of doing that right now. But so there's a couple energy signatures over there. Based off the mini-map icons, it looks like those are 2 more asteroids. So we might fly over to one of them and check it out, or try to ping them, so we at least have them marked for future use. I do still want to get some silicon, just because I've got iron and copper that I've mined off of one of the moons inside of the constructor inventory on the ship, but I don't have any silicon yet. The one thing that might be worth doing is actually going down to the planetary surface, so our base, and picking up a little bit of lumber or wood, whatever they call it, just so we can actually make plant fibers, because unfortunately I've got the well, not unfortunately, but I've got the promethium to make drill charges, but I don't have the plant fiber. So yeah, you need both, and plant fiber is something you're not going to find in space, so we will have to kind of deal with that a little bit, but we are pretty much at this waypoint. Come on, ping it for the quest. Okay, so here we go. It's telling us to do stuff. Go down here. What just happened? Okay, I guess we glitched into it. That's fine. This ship might not be the best one to use. Like, I could take our small vehicle off, I suppose, and fly that. 6470 is the code. Okay, cool. So, might help if we had our jetpack turned on, right? Here we go. 6470. Go on in. Open these babies up. And there is gravity here. Cool. That is nice. So I'm inside. Great. 6777 for O2. We don't really need O2 right now. Oh, it wants us to go over here. Fine. We will go over here then. Great. Nothing in there. And then there's another set over here. Okay. So nothing too wrong. Let this stupid dialogue go through and see where they want us to go next. It appears that we are going to another one of these arrays, which is fine, I suppose. And this is the wrong side, but not a big deal. We can fly around with our jetpack. So that is a massive ship, jeez. Okay. So I'm guessing that is the super freighter, or whatever. Which I guess he was just checking up on us, making sure we were doing what we were supposed to. But okay, so that one's a little bit closer, only 7 kilometers as opposed to 20. Now there are some Xerax signatures here, so hopefully they are just like asteroid things instead of like a dreadnought or some sort of attack ship that we have to deal with, because I don't think we'll be able to handle it. And hopefully they just don't spot us and we're good. That would be nice as well, but we will have to wait and see, I suppose. So, distillery from the Polaris, great. I mean, it is worth pinging your detector while you're flying through space like this, just because when you discover new points of interest or POIs, you do get a little bit of experience, so it is useful because you need a fair amount of experience in this game, especially if you want to unlock all the new technologies. They cost a lot. So there is a Xerax Corvette is one of them. It's not the close one though, at least. Now there is a drone that's, I guess, protecting the Prometheum asteroid that's near here. But that's fine. I think our turrets dealt with him, or will deal with him. But we do the same thing, I guess. Fly by the solar panels. And we can maybe... It's an interdictor, I guess. So he's like right on the other side. Come on, turrets. Shoot his ass. Okay, he's dealt with. Great. I wasn't going to the asteroid for resources. Literally just flying through space to do this mission for the players. So, okay. Here we go. We will... I'm going to loot that drone just because the drones usually have pretty good stuff inside of them. So we will go over here and loot this guy before going into the station. Oh wow, he had a fair amount of ammo and stuff like that, which could be good. Oh, wrong code. Great. Let's check the PDA. It probably stores it in here. So solo missions, internal 8812. Okay. So yeah, if you miss the code like I did there, or you just can't remember it or something, you can check the PDA and it'll have it saved for you, so not a big deal. So go over here. Okay, so apparently there's data loss. Oh, fun stuff. Something is attacking. Hopefully that is just a drone and not that Corvette. Yeah, it looks like it's just another drone. Okay, I'll try to be quick on this so I can get back into the ship and avoid taking critical damage, hopefully. But we'll kind of see what happens. So 1332, and we're going down in here, I guess. Great. Hop inside, computer core, fun stuff. All right. I just do this. Great, I don't care. Now we're gonna go all the way up here. Re-enter the code. What was it? 8812 for this one. So this guy, yeah, it was just another interdictor, which isn't that big, or interceptor this time, I guess. I do want to loot him though. Granted, this is probably not the best way to get over to him, just because he's fairly far away. Oh, the Polaris ship came over to kind of help us. Too late, bro. We shot him ourselves. Thank you. Though, it would have been nice if you got here a bit earlier to deal with that, but whatevs. We will hop back in, and on the way over to that next station, I am gonna get this interceptor drone. Okay, come on. So, he is right here. Great. A few more little bits and bobs, more or less. I would like to build a ramp. I think I need motors in order to do that, so we might have enough motors. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, okay. That's fine. I don't have a gravity generator on this ship. That's why we were kind of floating around in there. I think I avoided the grav gen because it takes sarcosium or something like that, and I didn't want to harvest or go raid POIs to get more. But at some point when we get our new capital vessel, which I guess while we're flying over here, I can actually show that to you. So if we let's get up to speed so we're actually moving. But on the factory, capital vessels, player made, the Thresher. So I built this on a live stream as well. It is significantly better than the one we're currently flying, but it does take 16 optometrics bridges and a fair amount of Zarcosium Morestrium. So that is why I didn't just start off building that one to begin with. I could not afford it, so at some point we'll upgrade to that, and that one does have shields, gravity, all the good stuff that you want. And it has a fair amount of firepower. So that is kind of going to be our next upgrade or vehicle upgrade, is to the Thresher capital vehicle. Now, with that being said, I might end up going in and designing like a small vehicle miner ship, something like that. Just so if we do decide we want to mine some asteroids, we don't have to do it by hand with our drill. We can just take a small vehicle over and use that instead. And in addition, like when we fly around and land on planets to mine out deposits, using the drills on vehicles is a lot more efficient at gathering the resources than using the handheld laser drill. So we might take a look at that. So something is red, great. 1312 is the code for this one. So, okay, we don't have to do external stuff this time around. That's great. Now, I do kind of want to pull up. I don't know if we're going to have combat or something here or not, but we do have ammo. Let's just make sure everything's loaded. That's loaded. That's loaded. Great. Jetpack again. Tapping the code. Hop on in. That'll open. Oh man, look at this. Oh, there's a broken console. What a shame. No one cares. Oh, fun stuff. Intruders detected, apparently. So I guess we are gonna have to kill some homies. Oh, okay. There's those dudes. There's one. I think I saw a second one, though. Switch to the shotgun, I guess. Oh, okay, he's out there. That one's right there, though. Okay. Those dudes are dealt with. Oh, he's not, though. Okay, great. He spawned in out of nowhere. So much fun. Okay, well, now we gotta get her back, but we should be able to do that, I would think. Fly the drone in or whatever. I really should put a clone chamber on my capital vessel, if I'm honest, but I don't think I have the resources to build one quite yet, so we will do that in a minute. Pretty sure I died on this side. So maybe if I like open up the main door, I can fly my drone in? Or maybe I can fly the drone in from here. I don't actually know. Of course we're gonna be freezing because it's cold in space, but let's see if we can get inside the ship. Thank you. Maybe we can do it from the ship. Yeah. So I did get a good comment about how the drone works. So apparently it spawns out of your back and up a little bit. So if you have the like blocked problem or whatever, that's how you fix it. Oh, they're shooting my drone. Great. Backpack. Yay. Okay. I'm surprised our turrets on the ship didn't, you know, try to take those guys out. Normally, it kind of does that sort of stuff. Alright, well, I guess we are gonna have to Rambo this a little bit. Stay open, please. Okay, we got him. Good. And I think we can go inside of this airlock and not get wrecked right away, hopefully. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of health, so I do have a couple health packs. I guess we could use one. Sure, just so we don't die immediately. Loot him. How? If I took a shotgun to the back, I'm pretty sure that would have, you know, dropped me, but whatever. Ah, jeez. Okay. Okay. I think that's all of them. Yeah, it seems like they're doing dialogue now, so great. Took care of him. Oh, that wasn't all of them. Great. Fun stuff. There was another one that I didn't notice. Okay, so we'll just go through the secondary door. That backpack should be a little bit easier to grab, though, because I don't think there's another one inside of that room. Kind of looked like it was just the one. So let's go ahead and fly over. Geez, that is a ways off. And we'll go through this door, or this little tunnel thing instead, because our bag's inside of it. And I think we'll be able to grab it without getting shot. So if you're watching this to kind of get a guide on how to do this mission, basically you do have a little bit of combat to deal with at the very end here. Or, well, I'm assuming this is the end. I could be wrong on that. So there we go. Get everything re-equipped. Where is this guy? Just like right there. Oh, really? Open wound? What a joke. Okay, fine. Whatever. He had some meds, so I guess that's good. I think we're supposed to go down to the computer core. I don't remember what they said the code was because I was busy dying. Okay. Did you actually give me the code, though? Or is it 1332 maybe? Okay, yeah. That works. And then 1312 to go in and to open the airlock. So that should work. We'll come back up here. Change that 3 to a 1. I'm gonna go out this side. Alright, and then I think there's something new, reach the damaged satellite. So I'm sure that's marked on the map. Do that next. This isn't the worst mission in the world, though. It's kind of fun. I mean, you fly around and all that noise, but... So the Corvette is over there. There's a 0x resupply station I want to avoid. And an orbital production that I want to avoid, so... We're going to go... It'll take us a little bit longer than it would otherwise if it was just a straight shot, but I don't really want to get shot by stuff, so we're going to do our best to avoid it. But not bad. Feels like we're getting close to the end. I could be wrong, but hopefully so. I think they determined that station we were at was the bad one or something like that, so we're going to this satellite to get parts or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really pay attention to the dialogue and the like actual story behind the mission, even though I'm sure it's very well written and very well done. I just would prefer to get it finished, more or less. So that is what we're doing. So fly on over to the damaged satellite next if you're looking for kind of like a step-by-step. And then I guess we are going to pick up something. I am glad that the combat for this mission was just like foot soldiers as opposed to spaceships. I mean, granted, we did have to fight a couple spaceships, but I think that's just because I flew too close to an asteroid more than anything else. So there is the super freighter. I don't know if he's going over to the station we just left, maybe, or what, or if he's just patrolling. But anyway, not a big deal. We did die twice. The second one was because I was being dumb and didn't actually look before opening that door. The first one was because a dude spawned right on top of our face and I wasn't able to deal with him before he shot us. So just bear that in mind. When they first spawn in, they probably will spawn right on top of you. So have a shotgun ready to go and just click right away. And hopefully you hit them and it will deal with it because they'll be relatively close to you. The shotgun damage increases the closer you are to the enemy, so that that's how that kind of works. Sniper's not bad, but it doesn't do that great in close quarters, realistically. But I think we are getting close to the end of the mission, which will be nice. Get it done. We'll see. Maybe they give us like credits and stuff like that. I think I remember one of the dialogue options when we talked to the dude at the first station was like, how much are we getting paid? And I didn't read his response, but I'm assuming he said some number of credits, which would be good, because we do need a little bit. We've got $3,000, 3,000 credits basically. So getting a little bit more than that would be useful, especially if we want to buy bridges or gold or something like that, or an auto miner core would actually be really great. I'd love to get an auto miner core, so on the first Sarcosium alloy, or the first Sarcosium deposit I find, I can put the auto miner on it and just have that continuously generate resources for me. But we may not be able to do that, so we are getting close enough. You can kind of see the satellite there. See what it has to say. Looks like a UCH satellite. Fun stuff. Okay. Go to the optical lens. Okay, there we go. Poked him. Oh, I guess this is the PDA's satellite. It's kind of what it seems like. Fun stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Take out a core, put it in the computer core. Okay. So we're basically upgrading his CPU. That's kind of fun, I guess. So his core is right here. 1912 unlocks it. So let's hop on out and jetpack ourselves over to that. I'm assuming we're gonna have to... Okay, great, remove the core, cool. Oh, supposedly it's gonna explode. That's interesting. I wonder if it actually explodes or if that's just a, like, warning thing. But, it says it's got 2 seconds. Alright, great. So we made it back. Oh, Xerax fighters. Fun. Well, you know how I said it was nice we didn't have to fight anything? Apparently I was wrong on that. So we gotta go back to the relay over here. Of course there's fucking laser boys with them. Lost another thruster, which is annoying. I mean, our turrets are shooting at him, so there's maybe one left, is kind of what it seems like. Okay, I think we got them all. And I think before we go over to that station, I am going to loop back and pick up their loot. Because they, like I said, they do have reasonably good stuff inside of them, usually. So we will hop out and take this guy's loot, then we'll fly over to his friend and take his loot, and then we'll go to the station. I think that was some titanium. I didn't look at it very long, so I could be wrong on that, but that's always useful. And then the other one is like right over here. So, oh, we ran into him. Fun. Okay, that should be close enough. Loot this guy. Had some plasma charges or something, which is pretty good ammunition, all things considered. We can't use it yet, but when we do finally get Zarcosium Arrestrium and build some laser weapons, that's what it takes, so that'll be nice. But there we go. So you do have a space battle towards the end of that one, is kind of what it looks like. So once you remove the AI core, you have to fight a couple drones from the Xerax, which, if you've got a capital vessel with some decent turrets on it, or a small vehicle with decent weaponry, should be fine. Like, this ship kind of got damaged because I don't have shields on it, so realistically, if you're going to take the time to build a capital vessel, it's probably worth putting shields on it just so you don't have to replace blocks all the time. With that being said, with some of the iron I gathered up, I did make some steel blocks so I can replace the holes in the ship more or less, and kind of restore the integrity there. I am down 2 forward producing thrusters, which kind of sucks. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter, we're still at top speed and everything, but I like having I liked having all 6 on there because it meant, I think, that our booster lasted longer, but that's okay. It is what it is. I wish that this communications relay was closer to the satellite we were just at, because it does kind of suck just, flying in a straight line for 20 kilometers, but whatever. Guess that's just part of the mission, more or less. But I'm assuming that once we put the core inside of this station, that's pretty much going to be the end of the mission. I don't know if it's going to make us actually fly over and talk to the dude at the space station or something, but we will find out, I guess. I could also repair the blocks on this ship, might be a good call. Part of me, though, kind of wants to wait and see if I can afford the station services to just repair it to template and get my thrusters back as well, because that would be kind of nice. And then I think also the blocks that they'll put on will be colored the right color, so we won't just have a bunch of random gray blocks all over the place. But we'll see. It does depend on how much that costs, because station services can be pretty expensive. Granted, if you are a friendly or honored rep with the Polaris, you do get a little bit of a discount, but even so, like, I think the last time I repaired a ship, it was like 1,000 credits for almost no damage, like maybe 3 blocks were missing. So with this ship missing 2 thrusters plus a couple blocks here and there, like, I have a feeling it's going to be more than we can afford, but we will find out. I am happy they haven't destroyed my small vehicle that's just kind of sitting on the top. That is nice, because, what I could be doing when I go to different planets is take the CV out of orbit and then fly the small vehicle around, because it moves faster and it has rockets on it and stuff like that. But I haven't really done that yet. I've kind of just been flying the CV around instead. So I believe it is 1312 to enter, and then 1332 to get into the central room, if I'm remembering right. So there is the entrance. Cool. Fly on over. See if my memory is as good as I think it is, right? So 13, 12. Great. Then I think it's 1332. Yep. Alright, cool. Cool. I guess we could, like, turn off the jetpack, huh? I don't want to do that. Okay. So there is the core. Insert the AI. Bunch of dialogue. Okay, cool. So I guess we did that. That's fine. Awesome. Okay, so we will fly into the ship. And I guess we do have to return this station, which kind of sucks. I'm assuming it's a little bit of a fly away, but that is okay. We will see what happens and how far it is. So, what does that say? 27 kilometers? Jeez. Alright, fine. I probably won't bore you with watching me fly all the way over here. So I'm going to cut it here, and then we'll come back once we're at the station. Alrighty guys, so we are almost to the station now. I did stop off at the base on the way because it just so happened that when we were passing the planet, the base was directly below us, so I went ahead and grabbed some wood out of the base, just so I could build drill charges on our capital vessel while we're flying around. But we're gonna do kind of like what we did last time, just pull up to the side like this and fly over to the hangar, and then we will go ahead and run up to the dude, I'm assuming is what they want. I guess we have to go into this bay first. Alright, cool, we're here. Fly on up, turn off our jetpack now so we land there. And I am gonna take a look at the dude that sells all the weapon stuff, because basically what we got from the drones was a bunch of like plasma, well, ammo in general. So talk to the comms chief. There we go. We finished that. Cool. Get our creds, and I do want to stop at an ATM. We got like 30 credits on an ATM card or something like that, so not a whole heck of a lot, but oh, nothing in there. Okay, fine. I guess that part's not added yet, which is okay. I think this Reforged Eden pack is almost constantly being updated and more stuff is being added, so we will just have to come back and check that out. But we can sell 2 of those, get a few hundred. We can sell some of those, get some creds, 64 of these. Okay. Oh, he can't buy that many. That's annoying. Can sell a few at least. While we're here, and what are these? Plasma blaster charge. Does he buy those? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, fine. Does he take just regular rifle ammo? No. This guy, he has heavy weapons. He doesn't want garbage rifle ammo. Maybe the dude downstairs will buy some more of this ammo. I don't know. We'll check. Or actually, he's in the hangar. Huh. Okay, fine. We will go back to the hangar. Well, maybe this guy buys stuff. No? Okay. That's right, that's more content that hasn't been added yet. Go talk to this guy. I think he buys some random stuff. Oh, that's the armor dude. Okay, fine. Not a big deal. But that is the mission done. Oh, I almost forgot to go to the ATM. Let's go do that real quick. There should be one around. Apparently not on this floor, though. Interesting. There it is. Okay. So we'll drop our creds in there. So we're up to 9,500. That actually is pretty good. If I'm remembering right, I think we can buy small bridges for like 23,000. So we're almost halfway to a small bridge, which isn't bad. We probably could buy more gold than bridges since we have an advanced constructor at the base. We can make our own bridges if we want, but we do need some gold because I haven't harvested any yet. But let's go back to the ship. Throw our remaining random stuff inside of the ammo container, I think, and then we'll probably call it there for today. Manage, pop those in, and these. We'll probably encounter a station that'll buy those from us, so not super duper worried about it. But anyway, I think for today we are going to end it here. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and until next time, this has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya.